I think Google is going to be a star in 2026. I think they're perceived as a clear winner in the AI accounting wars. So I'm expecting Google to take command here as far as the AI trade is concerned. Looking for at least $400 to $475 into next year. It's been holding a very steady bid under like the low 290s to mid 290s, and I think it's basing here, getting ready for another move to 380, maybe $400. I love the way Google looks. We have a couple of new things I'd like to highlight. This BTU is just breaking out of a base here, a little bit of an ascending triangle, not quite an ascending triangle, but close enough for government work. And I'm looking for this BTU to have another really strong, aggressive angle of ascent here into the mid 50s. That looks pretty good to me. We went long the CMG a couple of weeks ago, and I think this one is ready to fill the gap. And then potentially, I'm looking for $51. I don't think it's too late to get in on the old Chipotle. It's not really Mexican food, but it's a hell of a stock. Schwab, I'm expecting the financials to really take off here. Our buy zone on Schwab last week was 97, and I'm now expecting a about $35 measured move from here in Schwab. You had this first aggressive two-wave corrective leg, and I'm expecting this move to be measured into the 135, 126, and 140 are the two targets I have for Schwab. It looks great. I had to hold my nose and buy Oracle. I had to do it. And, it bounced off of all the key anchored. I'm sorry, my charts look a little bit like spaghetti here. And once it takes this distributive point of control out, where you have the majority of climactic sellers out of the picture, 201, I expect something into like the 50-day where it matches this declining line around 227, 230, and then beyond. I think Oracle may have bottomed out. I also think AVGO has bottomed out. I think this one has been grossly maligned here, and as long as we base over 342, 50, 60, I think we're going to get ready for a move back to this secondary follow through day after earnings around 380, 377. It looks pretty good to me. Then I'm looking at Palantir. We bought Palantir 188. I think it's going back to 207 in the next week, and then beyond that, they can't stop buying this thing. I look at valuations. I understand it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have to. My prior mentor used to always paraphrase Maynard Keynes and say, he used to call me stupid. So he would say, that was his nickname for me. He would say, "Hey, stupid, the market can stay stupid a lot longer than you can stay stupid." And he was right. So I bought Palantir. NTRS here, I'm looking for a move to 150, 150, and then 180. You had a very long cause here from July until this facey shakeout here in November, a very strong recumulative base. And now we're flagging total price acceptance over the top of the balance range at 132.50, looking for $180 on NTRS. ALAB, this one has given me nothing but headaches. I mean, we caught the big buy zone here at 104 and caught the big move higher earlier this year. We have a W bottom type of accumulative structure here. And once they get this thing over the 3-2, they're the 181 handle or so, and hold the level, I think they're going to squeeze this one pretty hard. NGG, not that I'm a fan of the utilities here. Usually I'd rather give myself an appendectomy with a rusty spoon than be buying utilities. But I absolutely love this space here. And to me, this looks like you have at least a 15 to 20 point measured move to the 95, maybe 100 handle. This is, the pressure on utilities to grow, expand is going to be enormous. I know we have a lot of localized power stations for these data centers, but I don't think the market has fully gauged the enormity of the power draw and how important these utilities are going to be. Oruka Therapeutics have been pounding the table on this one. buy zone $33. I'm looking for a 2-wave corrective for a measured move off the rounding bottom base. Look how beautiful this is. A multi-month base here after a massive gap down, looking for $61. Squeeze there to $61. Reddit. I hate trading this name, but you had a massive VWAP pinch pullback, and now you're forming a bullish recumulative base here, looking for a retest of 282.95. I think into the new year, that one was going to look good. A lot of the banks are looking phenomenal here. We had a buy zone of 54.09 on USB, and it's a $7 measured move, $7 measured move to at least 61, maybe $65. So we have some ideas out there. A lot of these trades are already on, but I do think that Google is going to do tremendously well next year. And I think Dan Ives pounding the table the way he did with the $3 trillion call on Tesla has convinced enough bulls, enough Tesla bulls to get involved. I think the $500 mark is only a measure of time until they take that out. It's been an absolute pleasure to day trade those massive opening ranges in Tesla. You know, it's like 10, 12 free points every time she goes. And I'm expecting Tesla to have a massive year into next year. I'd be shocked if we don't see Tesla at 700 by the end of the 2026 year.